so excited for this year. Do you know why I'm excited for this year? Because I've decided 2019 is a year that I put myself first in every single thing. Everything. Because last year and all the years before that, I was putting myself second, fifth, seventh, and whilst it made me feel like a martyr and it made me feel like, yeah, I'm doing good things by putting my needs last, actually it was draining and it reaped minimal benefits. The reason why it reaped minimal benefits is because the more you keep giving and giving and giving yourself without any boundaries, without actually making people recognize the value of your time, the more they're going to take from you and they won't even thank you. And on top of that, they will return with the nerve to tell you, but I didn't ask you to. Don't be that person. Don't let that be your life, okay? This is actually your life. Do you know what, yeah? Right. Let's set the scene here. The world is collapsing. The world is falling apart. Like, plastic. We've probably got more plastic in the sea than actual animals in the sea at this point. Now, also, there's like a massive hole. There's a massive hole in our ozone layer and it's a gaping hole that's only getting bigger and bigger, which means that we're all going to die very soon. Sooner than most of us had hoped, yeah, if we continue at the point we're moving at. On top of that, our world leaders are doing bits and just having a laugh with major decisions that will impact like generations to come. So you can pretty much just see for yourself that there isn't really much to salvage here in terms of the planet. So why are you so scared? Why are you so scared to put yourself first? I want to know the answer. Because it's going to be some sort of excuse like, well, because I'm already committed to something, or, because I'm a nice person and like I really love this person and I just feel like, if you love someone, you need to show up for them and, and I hear that. Best believe I hear that. I completely understand. But, having said all that, this is your life, right? When you look at your life, where it is now, from 20 years later, so let's say 20 years from now, you're going to look at the point you're at now and you're going to wish you asked for more for yourself. You're going to wish you asked for more and you're going to wish you did more for yourself. You're going to wish you were more hard-headed. You're going to wish you put yourself first more often, because all the people around you who were taking food from you were doing what? They were putting themselves first. Do you know how mad this is? Oh my God. And one thing that continues to surface in my mind is that I'm going to have to live with every single decision I have made in my life, which means even if someone coerces me into doing something when I know deep down I have the power to decline or resist that, or even if someone influences me to make a decision, I have to live with those decisions because I made those decisions. When that person's no longer here anymore, I'm still gonna have to live with those decisions, which means that I need to start from now to create and curate the life I want for myself. And I no longer care about disappointing people, because you know what? If you want to actually experience true joy, and if you want to impress yourself, and if you want to live to your fullest, you have to be ready, prepared. You have to be prepared to disappoint people. That includes if you want to be successful. In fact, that is the main thing you need to be prepared for if you want to be successful. Be ready to disappoint people that you love, because they're not going to get it. But the thing about life is that you weren't created for people to get you. You're not a concept. You're not, some sort of smartphone that people can spend some time learning to use and eventually they'll understand you entirely. No, you're a person, which means you are ever evolving, which means you are ever shifting, which means you're constantly changing your mind, which means that you're a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite. And I think we should embrace hypocrisy a bit more. The reason why I say that is because there are so many things that I have changed my mind on within such a small period of time. But when you look at how hard-headed and adamant I was about that point that I was holding on to, you'd think, why did she change her mind all of a sudden? Because that's what humans do, and I think we should embrace that more often. So if I can just encourage you to change your mind about your self-esteem, if I can just nudge you in the direction of putting yourself first, if I can just be that enabler, if I can just be that enabler on your shoulder that will tell you, go for it, you deserve it, this is your life. Nobody's going to join you in feeling sorry for you when you look back on all the decisions you made and you're there wishing that you'd done more for yourself. You're there wishing you said yes to more things that granted you freedom. Remember, I tried to tell you, yeah, it's a lot. It's peak out here. Please put yourself first. Like, this world is collapsing. Please, I beg you, please put yourself first. You are so loved. Compromise. It couldn't be me, bro. Compromise. Compromise for what? In the words of Advocate, compromise for who? Compromise for what? Where did you learn that? That's the question I now ask myself when I do something that makes me feel taken aback. I'm like, where did you learn that? Because it's true though, we learn all these behaviours and you don't notice when you've already picked up and it's become your natural language of speaking to yourself. Anytime you do something that makes you feel taken aback, ask yourself, where did you learn that? Because someone down the line conditioned you into believing that this is how you're supposed to be. It's not, you know. You're not supposed to be like that. You could do better. You could always do better. Please believe me, you can always do better. Okay? Thank you.